All right, let's get back to it now. Okay. Let's finish up this house first, I think. Let's do a little bit of detail work for this house. I'm going to move this over a little bit. First of all, I'm going to add a little bit of a chimney. And I think I want to add a dormer. But I want to, you know what, let's just add two. Okay. I'm going to do some more with that in a minute. But for now, that will do. All right, I think next, let's paint this house because I need to get that squared away. I'm going to use an angle brush and some titanium white to do this. I'm not trying to make the house completely white, although I'll be happier with it the whiter that it is probably. But I've got paint under it, so now I could just wait for this to dry, and if I decide later that I want to, then I will. But let's get it for now. Let's kind of get the color. Let's get some colors laid in here. Now you might say, why don't you just add some linseed oil and make that stick better? Well, I could, but make this house a little taller. There we go. I got some more stuff to paint on there, so windows and stuff. So I don't really want to do that just yet. This angle, funny enough, always gives me problems. I don't guess it's funny enough. It's not funny at all, but it always gives me problems. All right. I'm not going to worry too much about this side of the house because I'm going to put a tree right up alongside that. All right, let's do a little bit with the dormers, just a little bit with the dormers. I've never painted dormers on a house, so I hope these come out okay. All right. Okay, now we're going to work on the roof a little bit more. Although, I don't know, I kind of like that. I'll tell you what, before we do that, before we start scrubbing around on the roof, let's get some ivory black. This is gambling. I don't need a lot right now. I'll be using ivory black later on some other things. But all right. now I'm going to add, it's going to increase this shadow right through here. I wish I could be a little straighter with it. There we go. Yeah, now the paint's refusing to stick, so we're going to have to get a little bit more. I don't have to paint on that part, so I'll pick up a little bit of linseed oil. That. Let's see if we can make it stick. I'm going to add one more window. I had another window in my sketch. Picking up some white. I had to do that one more time. Didn't quite get it that time. There we go. Okay, let's do a little bit with the door. In the case of the door, I kind of want to shade the door a little bit first. Like that. And then I kind of want to put a frame around it. Need to brush out, pick up a color, and all right, that's good. All right, enough of that. Okay, let's a little bit foggy, grassy kind of stuff in here. I want to put that about a little bit that way, and a little bit down this way. We're going to put some trees and stuff in there in a second. But okay, just emptying the brush out. All right, let's. I guess I'll sketch this in with some this brown color, but I just kind of want to put a road in here. And I can finish this road out in a minute, or in a little while, or however it takes us. I just want to kind of get in here so I know where I'm going with this. All right. That'll let me position some other things I have in the drawing. So put some color in. Just lay some color down. Of course, it's going to be darker. It's going to be darker on this side, so I'll put that little reminder in there. We'll probably use some black along that, but don't have to. It doesn't have to go in right now. All right. Let's just see. So let's put some grass in. So let's use some green, brown stuff that we've been using. Of course, the more you go over it, the softer and softer and softer it gets. Bring it up onto the road. Let's mix a little yellow with that. I'm going to paint some more stuff in the field here in a minute. Let's get this field laid out. Now we can get to, there's going to be a fence, so we'll lay the fence out too. Get that to kind of come down here like that. And you can follow the paint mixing over there on the palette as I go. I'm kind of using green and yellow together. Kind of just mixing it on the brush. I want this grass to be soft. We're going to come back and highlight it some more in a minute, but we'll add more things. There's more stuff that goes over here too. But I'm going to start adding a little bit of gray into this. Or maybe some, I don't really have any burnt umber on the plant. Let's throw a little gray in there, see what happens. That's all right. I'm just adding this gray to darken it as it's getting closer to us, just to help the depth. Now, you don't have to tap this in. You can just paint it in if you want. I kind of like tap, but you don't have to. You don't have to do it that way. Let's hold this here. You can hear I'm tapping this pretty good. I want it to be soft when I'm done with it. So I'm kind of move it around here, kind of randomly tap it in different spots where I just have more. My eye sees a little roughness. I'm not too worried about getting it up on the road. Actually, I kind of wanted to run all the way to the road, so. All right, now before I highlight that, I'll put some more green up here on the palette, because I still got to do all of this over here. But I mean, we're going to do a bunch of different kinds of highlights on this grass, the yard, and all that stuff. At least I hope we are. I think we are. We'll find out. All right. There's going to be some trees and stuff popping up around here in a minute too, so. I'm just closing that spot right there. I'm going to put another tree in there, I think, so that's good. All right. When we start to highlight it, we'll highlight this with the other colors. Oh, because I want to have some of this red down here, different spots, and some yellows here and there. But we'll highlight a portion and put some trees and stuff in as we go, moving down. But first, let's get all this part down. All right. Okay, let's clean the brush. Oh, you know what? Yeah, wiping it under a paper towel is not going to work. That's what I know. All right, so let's just pick up some green now. And I want to kind of come in here. I'm just going to put this in here for now. We may take some of this back out. Soften, soften, soften this. All right. Put that away. Oops, missed. Let's start off by doing the tree. And let's use some green, some red, and a little bit more green. All right, that should make a nice brownish, warm brown color. We're going to put this right up against the edge of the house. Now with that there, we can do a few other things. First of all, let's highlight it. So we're going to need some cad yellow back on the palette. And then we'll put that over here for now, I guess. So I'm going to take a small brush and a small lot of Mount Linseed oil. Right in the tips of these edges, and I'm just going to thump, 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 just like that. And what I'm looking to do is make some peaks. See how those peaks are standing up right there? That means it's going to stick really well. So let's kind of all right, that's got that. Now, I want to lay in the path. So before I do that, I want to pick up some yellow. This is an angle brush, but I'm going to do it with this anyway, since it's already what I already got out. I'm going to lighten this with some yellow right here, and then come back with a little bit of white. Just kind of make the sun shine on that part right there. Okay. Wipe the brush out. I'm going to pick up some of this brown and brown. I'm just going to kind of lay the path in. Like this. All right. And a little bit of white to highlight. Did I put any fence posts in there? No. I had no fence posts in this one. At least on that part. All right, so a little bit of white, a touch of yellow. We're just going to kind of brighten this path right here, where this path goes. All right. Okay, then we're going to kind of, let's see. I said I want to put another tree over here, but I got a bigger tree that's going to go in there. Maybe I should go ahead and put that in. No, let's not do that yet. Let's go back to Filbert. I'm getting a lot of brushes out here. Let's get some red and some of this color. And let's kind of tap a tree in here. But it doesn't have to be that kind of tree, I don't guess. Let's make a different tree. All right. Clean the brush. Pick up some yellow. I don't want a lot of highlight right there because it's on the far side of the house, but it'll do right there. That'll work right there. All right. So let's put that away. Get enough brushes out. Let's pick a fan brush. Let's pick a bigger fan brush. And let's just use some orange. Kind of tap in some things. Do some bushes. And then let's highlight that a little bit. Not much. Okay. Well, that's fine. I like that fine. Let's just use a brush here. A smaller brush. And let's just add some dark up against that light. Just a little bit like that. Here we go. All right. So let's continue with some minor highlighting. Picking up cad yellow. I'm not trying to set the sun on fire or nothing like that right here. I just want to tell you what though, I think I do want to pick up some of this, a little bit of that. Just to brighten it, just a tad more. There we go. All right. Okay, let's let this sit up for a second. But so I remember what I'm coming back to. Before we do that, before we sprint off into doing something else, let's pick up some ivory black. And let's put a tree. Right down, all the way to the top, nice and wide. Right there. Ugh, look at all the paint we took off. We could have wiped that paint off before we started. Probably should have, but we didn't, so there you go. All right. All right, let's put another one in here, though. Same size. All right, that's good. All right, now remember, that should help me remember. All right, so now with that done, all right, we're going to clean this off. Come on. Don't be painful. There we go. All right, let's clean the brush. And we're going to come back and do some more on that in a minute, but let's go over here now and work on some of this stuff. So first of all, I want to put a bunch of highlighting in there. So I'm just going to go. I shouldn't need my mist brush anymore, so let's just pick that up and let's lay some highlights in here. So I'm basically putting these highlights right in with this in the light part. Or any place I see there's a little bit of light, or that I want some light to be some more light, it's kind of adding in here. Just kind of mixing this up in the colors. All right, now from there, I'm going to take some white. And we're going to see how this works out. Now I can't start thinning the paint at this point because I've got more stuff. A lot more stuff still to go into this field. So. Okay. Lost my grip on my brush. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's get out some paints to work on the road. We're going to need let's see. Let's use some burnt umber. I hope this paint doesn't let me down. This is Grumbacher Academy paint. Somebody gave it to me for Christmas. It's very sweet of them, but oh, it gives me a problem sometimes. All right, so sometimes it gives me some trouble. All right, so let's take this. Let's just get the road in here. Okay, so now what will make this road pop is the highlighting. I mean, it's got some variation of color in it right now, but not near enough. Not near enough. So we're gonna work on that now for a little bit. All right. So let's start off. We got the paint. We got that part of the paint down. Let's work on the rest of it. All right. We're gonna go. I wasn't filmed it. I know you're shocked, right? Let's put some white with a little bit of touch of yellow in it. And let's just kind of, let's add a highlight right here. All right, now I want some more of those.